Hello everybody, welcome to today's episode of Kelvin Ryoko's Part 1 Taiwan Travel Photography. It's a Fujifilm photography video, so no Leicas, no Canon nor Nikon. Joining me throughout the trip are my family, which includes my little brother and a bunch of boomers. So enjoy. So the entire trip will be divided into parts solely because this is not a raw travel videos. It's gonna be a photography based one, which is why I will be editing them and then showing you some pictures and remove all the boring parts. But yeah, I'm not gonna make the video into 1 or 2 or 3 hours long, so don't you worry about it. So do expect some uploads for the next couple of weeks. Oh, and by the way, there's not gonna be a footage of me talking in front of a camera with a microphone because I'm too lazy to do all that setup. It's gonna be all voiceover. So back to photography. The camera that's joining me throughout the trip will be the Fujifilm X-T2 with a TT Artisan 25mm f2. Yep, that pancake lens. It's very compact, very small, lightweight, this and that, great for photography. Of course, that's not the only lens I brought with me for the trip. I also brought the TT Artisan f1.2 50mm, one of my favorite lens of all time. How come I never mentioned any of the Fuji original lens? That's because they are too expensive. I can't afford them. Oh wow. TTL through the lens. Yes. Without cost. See. Yeah. Ini dekat dulu ada. And now we're on our way to the hotels. But before we do, I've got some explaining to do. I actually brought a film camera with me, during the travel. It's a 35mm rangefinder Canon P. Why isn't it in the video? That's because the 35mm rolls is not developed yet during the editing of this series. It's not gonna be featured in the next video too, so you'll just have to wait for the film only part. Dapat kang now? Okay, sudah. Semua 9, right? So this is going to be the first out of a lot of hotels we're gonna be checking in. Yep, there's a lot of check-in and check-out throughout the trip because according to the group schedule of this group tour, we'll be exploring a lot of places throughout Taiwan. Many hotels gonna be reviewed, okay, maybe not reviewed but featured throughout the series. So this is the street photography session of the video. Do enjoy. Hah? Oh iyalah, Now, of course, this is one of my favorite first part of the trip because hey, look at it. It kind of looks like Japan, doesn't it? It's a mixture of Japan and Bangkok. Well, I've never been to Thailand, so I'll just have to say a mixture of Japan, maybe Indonesia, and Vietnam. It's a street photography haven, and I love every minute of it. Every section, every road. It kind of reminds me of Penang from Malaysia. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The whole street market, the whole hawker style of it kind of reminds me of Kuching Festival is all I'm saying, except it's everywhere. So enjoy. Oh, and of course we're gonna be testing the Taiwan sausage during dinner. Enjoy. Yeah, I totally understand. Cuma dua ini ya. Oh, I would like to point out that I saw this guy with birds on his shoulder. It looks really cute and awesome. Check it out. There it is. And of course, one of my favorite place, Family Mart. It's also here. It's one of my favorite. Me and Nick reminisce all the remember this back in Japan? Yeah, there's a lot of nostalgia moment in Family Mart. Of course, we have that back home in Malaysia, but of course it's lovely to see Family Mart nearby. Of course, we take our chance to buy some stuff there, and now we better continue with the street photography as well as resting. One thing to note during the travel, the group tour, this particular tour, it doesn't include dinner, so you'll just have to find dinner on your own. They do provide lunch, and as for breakfast, well, every hotel's breakfasts are included. Oh yeah, and I couldn't feel my mouth. Yup, this is our first checkout and more checkout to come. But before we check into a different hotels, we're gonna explore, well, Taiwan. Let's begin. Okay, I get it. Taking pictures inside of a moving bus through the window is considered as cheating, and it's not street photography. Well, I don't care if it looks good. Hey, it looks good. Maybe it's considered as travel photography. It's still photography. You take pictures with a camera. I don't care. And look at that big looking, what is that, a temple? This looks nice. But anyway, enjoy more pictures taken from a bus. What's this? A Canon P rangefinder? You're not supposed to be in this video yet. So the first place we're gonna showcase in this video is the Jiufen Old Street, which people always say it's basically a real-life version of the Hayao Miyazaki film Spirited Away and the City of Sadness. Yes, I'm looking it through the Google right now. It looks like those movie. Some people say that they make movies here too. I'm not sure which movie, but all I know is it's inspired, or maybe movies inspired by this particular place. It's very beautiful. The only annoying part is way too many tourists. Yeah, so let's enjoy our TT Artisan 25mm with this street. Oh, and I would like to point out the guy in the blue shirt. Yeah, that's our tour guide.
Oh, you take the top away here, I lead the way to here, then go there, go up a little bit, then go here, go here, go here. Take picture here. Yeah, it's nice, right? Yes. Not only the shopping, it is really nice.
Wow, it's great.
Okay, let me take a picture of you.
So in case anybody wonder what Fujifilm recipe I often use in most of my videos, well, let me tell you, some of them were taken from Fuji X Weekly, the app and website, but nowadays I often experiment with them, especially for the X-Trans 3 sensor. It's not X-Trans 4 and whatever, it's basically my own secret recipe basically. The reason I'm not telling you is because they often change. I often change the highlight, shadow, colors and this and that because I'm trying to match that the mystical Leica look, which is why it looks a bit warm. But don't worry, I don't always want them to look like Leica. I kind of want them to look like themselves, like my own. So I cannot share some of the recipe because they always change. I'm sorry. But anyway, I love this area. I love this part of the Jiufen Old Street. It kind of looks like, if you ever played these PS3 games in the past, it's called Papo and Yo. I love Papo and Yo. I love the music in Papo and Yo, and this kind of looks like Papo and Yo. For those who knows what game it was, I don't know. It's one of those rare, underrated games that I often played back in the days, and I love that game so much. And this place kind of reminds me of that. So do enjoy the rest of the street photography of Jiufen.
Wow, I know, right? Very special.
It's the Army Tea House. Army Tea House. There's a lot of movies taking this as an animation.
Yeah.
Hey look, it's one of the famous tourist spot. Well, I much rather stroke the cat. But let me tell you something. I don't always take pictures of places that everybody take because it's gonna look and blend in with the rest of the tourist picture. So I did saw this guy, the bus driver who plays a saxophone.
Johnson, we eat first? Yeah. Eat first. Get a picture of it. Okay.
And now we are at the second hotels of the trip. It kind of reminds me of Santubong or Damai Beach Resort. Well, it is a resort and it's very quiet, mostly because we arrived late at night and everyone started to feel creeped out, but not me and my brother. After checking in, we just want to explore the place. Come look at our hotels.
First.
And now let us explore the resort at night where everyone asleep and everything is closed. No pictures, of course. I just want to test the low light from this DJI Action Pro that I'm currently using. And of course, the whole place kind of reminds me of Damai back home with all the architecture that kind of feels like it was built next to a beach, but I don't see any beach nearby. I do see fish, but not beach. Now, I started to feel very, very creeped out. So let's just go back to our room and sleep. Especially this building kind of looks like a creepy Japanese inspired building. And a snail, of course. Let's just sleep. I'm tired. What's this? We were checking out again? As I mentioned before, there's gonna be a lot of checking in and checking out. So let's check it out. So now we've stopped by to a place called Manor House. Well, in the Google it just says Manor House, but according to our group leader, he said that this is one of the oldest places that really looks like old Japanese, especially in the Edo period. And for me and Nick, well, having been to Japan before, it feels no different from Japan, but I do like the atmosphere. I like the scenery, I like the lighting. This is a great place for a film photography, which I'm gonna show you next time. For now, just stick to digital for this video.
Can go in.
Yeah, shelter.
Oh, basah. Mana?
2024 them.
100 years.
Wow.
This is interesting. It is actually a military base next to the beach. Well, look at the sky, look at the sun. It's a great opportunity for me to shoot film. Of course, the film camera is not in this video, so we'll just stick to digital, which is the Fujifilm. But don't worry, the film camera video will be coming up soon. For now, let's just admire the view of the beach. It's very beautiful. Look at the blue ocean. Now, I don't know about you, but this is the first time ever I've seen a sand, which is a pebble.
Hah?
Oh, and by the way, it was actually my birthday. Is that the reason we went to Taiwan? Not really. It's just what a coincidence. It's my birthday, and I do feel a little embarrassed that day. Being that it's my birthday, a visit to Family Mart is a great present for me.
Okay, the port, yeah, okay, the end.
So we stopped by for a little bit to check out the archway of Toroko or Taroko. We don't stay here for too long. It's just to admire the landslide place. I mean, a place that is known for landslide.
Hey.
But I very dry this time around.
Yeah, it's very dry.
And now we are at the what was supposed to be a paper factory that's been turned into a park. Don't want to waste spaces and too lazy to construct new buildings here, so why not preserve this factory? People would love to see the abandoned site, and I love abandoned buildings. Of course, I don't like the museum side of it, but it's interesting to learn about the whole history of this particular factory.
Okay. Oh.
And of course, this is a chance for me to take a picture or start doing abandoned factory, abandoned site photography. Of course, I don't have my film camera with me, but hey, here are some liminal space type site for me and my brother. We just want to test out the liminal space photography. Yep, what uncle said was true. We are going to a spa because this hotel do provide spa. Where is it at? Well, I'm just gonna show you in the title card later. But yeah, we gotta try out the fish pond where they let fish bite your legs, your foot, this and that. So let's just have our dinner tonight.
Okay, slide, yeah. Wow. No, just take it out.
While we're at Taiwan, apparently they are celebrating the Mooncake Festival, which explained the party tonight and all the live band, the mooncake, and well, the party. So we decided to skip the whole party and the rest of the event in favor of the fish biting our toe. That's basically what happened that night. And well, that's the end of the video. See you in the next part, which is part 2.